Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, October the 3rd. We're taking a look at SPY. I've got wave action that's measured just a little bit shy of this level. It's pointed up for you so that you can take a look at it. This is Motive Wave, of course. You guys know that it's my favorite charting software for us to look at in terms of general analysis. I like it very, very well. And what we have is a general retracement with some upward trending momentum that's really opening up. Now we notice that the slope on the top is not the slope on the bottom. We've got a little bit of a megaphone effect. Could mean some very wide swings ahead for us. But as we look at this today, my thought is the following. If we can get ourselves up over this general line, 144.62, we should have upside momentum. Notice that line is resistance all the way back here from September the 13th. And so I think that it's an important level to breach. Once we breach it, we'll be back up into the 50% level and perhaps the 38. My thought overall is that we are going to move back to the upside, but we shall see. We're going to be crossing over the 50 and the 30 sometime today, my thoughts, and it is a very big trading day, so please pay attention to where you have your stops. Please pay attention to when you have engaged in the market, and if you are a novice, it's probably better to sit on your hands until well after this news has been digested. Many times as a new trader, what we'll do is micromanage our candlesticks, try to make them deliver information to us that they're not really delivering, right? And so when something spikes on a move, please realize that most of the time these moves do retrace themselves into either levels of support or resistance before continuing. Wanted to give you a little tip. For those of you who don't use Motive Wave, for those of you who do use Motive Wave, the SMI ergodic oscillator is a very good use of maybe another SMI technical indicator. I like the SMI. I think it's much better than things like the MACD and that sort of stuff. Here's what you can do. Notice I have two listings, and you can do this with a CCI, you can do this with an RSI, you can do this with any kind of momentum oscillator. I have one set on 5 and 3 and the other set on 14 and 5. If you're newer and you're saying to yourself, wow, I really want to understand how it is I can have a more secure crossover event that tells me when I need to move, you can take a look at setting two separate levels, and when they match and you are sitting above your moving averages, when they are both green, you know that you've got long entry as long as you're sitting above the moving averages. Remember, if you are in a long and you're sitting above the moving averages, you're probably making money. If you're in a long and you're sitting below those moving averages, you're probably not making money. It's as simple as that. And so if you decide to take a long, make sure that you are using a platform that's coming right off one of your moving averages. And as long as both of your indicators, look down here where the SMIs are green, you can feel pretty comfortable in the trade. Right? And as long as you're sitting above the moving averages, this is the VWAP, which is also very good to use, you can stay in these trades. Now, as soon as both of these things turn red, probably a good sign for you to start looking for a loss of the closest moving averages to decide you're going to get out or trim that trade. It's a very simple way. A lot of times we focus on too much in a chart When most trading systems are focused on momentum and movement, we just need to look at a couple of things and how they relate together. Be careful trading today, and good luck.